Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go, go.
Next off the play action.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run to tow home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Knicks now, 3rd and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Get here, shit.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Bills bringing an extra DB out, 3rd down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is what finally comes, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just set up.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. Away.
On 1st down, it's Nix. It's his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On third down, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Throw left side, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. The 30. He's at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Pass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix now to throw. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Throwing here, Nix. He's on the top, the ball's down, he lost it. It didn't look like a Bill got it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First out of the game for James Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10, here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Allen on the play action. Buying some time right. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He's got it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's caught by Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Allen. It is caught left side. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills lead by 14. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it at the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Oh my son! 44. Ready?
Williams on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Away! Oh my son! Captain! Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Oh my son! Ready? Ready?
Now Nix. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos pushing for a late spark before halftime. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Oh my son! Ready? Ready?
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's Allen out of the pistol. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Broncos 13.
Pass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Oh, my son! Hey!
Throwing on first down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. On first and 10, here's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Away, away, away! Away! Oh, my son! Hey! Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Here's Nix to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Oh, my son!
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. The right side hauled in by Harrison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bills.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Harrison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Allen on 3rd and short. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills go up by 19.
Broncos 16.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. This is Ingram looking left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
And 1 at the 38-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. It's caught by Williams. He takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now run. This is Williams. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Flush out now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Getting out to his left. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. And Allen will hold on to this. Cuts right. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 16.
Pass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
On the comeback route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route fade at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Screen here for Williams. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Captain. Hold on, son.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From his own end zone, Allen. Emerson secures this left side. And they're going to manage to take him down to 12. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Taken in by Harrison. Space past the 35. Still fighting forward. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. 1st and 10 from the 41. And up from the pistol to Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge of that green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. One finds his man, Ingram. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line now. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
At the 34-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll throw again. Knicks. Once complete, it's Brian outright. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Knicks. He throws a bullet to the set. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Taron Johnson has it.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Another one for Cook. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Again, it's Cook. He cuts to the right, finds open field. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's a give to Cook. Second down only works out for a yard. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bills nearing their 6th win this season. Setting up for the kneel down on third. And they'll take a knee. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to come up and take a knee on fourth down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning